Hello?
Oh, my brother's attacking my family.
Your dad is attacking your family?
No, my brother.
Robert's role model was Ted Bundy and mass shooters. His desire was to be better than them, and trust me, I do not mean that positively.
The family loved to keep to themselves. They lived in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Their parents were David and April Bever. They had 7 children: Robert, Michael, Crystal, Daniel, Christopher, Victoria, and Autumn. All children were homeschooled, and they only played in their backyard. The family did not attend events and gatherings. They were 9, and they loved to keep it that way. But their isolation from the outside world was because of a claim of molestation by Robert while at preschool. The children had few restrictions on internet usage as they had access to computers and tablets, so in a way they brought the outside world to their home. Robert at first was just like so many teenage boys. He loved Minecraft, Star Wars, sports, you name it. Then everything changed when he began looking up murders, serial killers, and mass shooters. His brother Michael looked up to him, and they shared everything, including their desire to commit murder, and not just any murder, but a murder that would make them famous. Kids desire to be the best version of themselves, and in the case of Robert and Michael, their best version was to achieve a number of killings that exceeded one of most mass shooters. They also desired to make a video of them killing their family and posting to YouTube, as Robert had a YouTube account under the name Cold Empire.
You guys talk about being on the news and getting to see each other on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of things did you say and talk about?
Mostly about how we were planning on killing more people.
Yeah.
Talk. And we become famous, we get on Wikipedia lists.
Oh, okay.
People.
That'd be a big deal, yeah. I mean, do you think they might even make a movie or something, or a TV show?
I'm not about a movie or TV show, but...
Did you guys talk about that?
Yeah, it's family documentaries and stuff. He just wanted to be famous.
What did you want?
Me?
You keep talking about what you wanted. What did you want?
No, I just want to get my wings put. Get a job.
But I mean, your big brother's telling you he wants to be famous, and you guys are making these plans. Surely you want some of that fame too, right?
Yeah, I do want to do it with him because, he's going to do it no matter what. He says if I don't do it with him, they'll just kill me too.
They wanted to go on a killing spree and kill as many people as they could possibly kill. They wanted a Wikipedia page more than anything else, and this story, the Broken Arrow killings, is in Wikipedia talking about the events of that day, but not majoring mostly on Robert and Michael, which is actually a slap in the face for them if you ask me. Robert had a job which he used the money from it to fund his agenda. They began collecting knives, which disturbed Crystal. When she told her parents, they said it was okay for boys to do such stuff. Robert also bought a bulletproof vest, but the parents also did not think that was unusual. Were the signs there and the parents chose to ignore them?
You had the body armor.
Body armor? Robert's had his probably since it started ago, and we've been buying it. Well, he's been buying it.
And was it shipped to the house?
Yeah.
Do your parents know? I mean, did they know?
They knew he had a bulletproof vest. They always thought that was a little loud, but they never said anything about it.
Did he have anything else like the gear that the guys wear, helmets or goggles or gloves?
He had a soft Kevlar vest, a heavy, it's like a metal plated vest, level 3. He had a helmet, bulletproof helmet, a bulletproof DEA mask, and Lingos.
Wow.
Also knife-proof
thing.
Yeah, a knife and balaclava.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
and then the body armor that you had, what was it like?
It was almost identical.
Okay.
Just a couple of different models and stuff.
And where is your body armor now?
All my vests and my helmets, it was laying in the woods. The dog pulled it off of me.
Oh,
I was wearing it.
Oh, you were wearing it?
Yeah, I was wearing this vest and the plate carrier.
Okay.
So I took that, and the rest of my body armor is still in the closet.
Okay.
Once Robert reached 18, he realized it was possible to purchase guns, which he did, and the two began their evil plot.
About making plans and what you guys talked about.
Making plans, we all plotted every night. The night I realized we were actually going to do this on the second night, and so I started getting ready.
When was that? You second night? What do you
July 1st.
Okay.
Because we started June 30th.
That's when you started making the plan?
Yeah, that's when we found out you could buy guns legally.
I see. Did you guys make drawings or write things down? Or
I think he had a journal. If he had to do this down, I think it's under his bed.
Under his
I
bed?
haven't checked that.
Is it like a journal? Like a notepad? Or
Yeah,
a book?
it's like a blank book.
Okay.
A black book. I think it's like a little case or
So
something.
you think he wrote stuff in there?
Yeah, like he was planning in it.
So then the second day you said that's when you realized that it might actually happen?
Yeah.
What made you realize that?
How serious he was. I mean, he was going through, he started planning on taking all of his money out of his bank and throwing away all his stuff, so you know.
Why did he want to do it?
Kill people.
Yeah.
Well, it's mainly two reasons, I think. It's, because he just, he says he hates everyone. He thinks society is pointless, and so he wanted to kill people.
Yeah,
And also he wanted to, beat the kill, amount of other famous people like Columbine and James Egan Holmes.
Robert ordered guns online and had them delivered to a local gun store. At one point, the gun store employee called him and told him that a shotgun and 2 Glock pistols were ready for pickup. Robert then ordered thousands of rounds of ammunition to be delivered to their house. But how were the parents not to recognize ammunition being delivered to the house? Well, that is why Robert and Michael decided that they had to kill their family and make their house their operating base. They would prepare for rampage, then steal their parents' car and go on their killing spree. In their head, that was a classic Project IGI.
What plans you started making and coming up with?
Well, originally, I think kind of stayed steady throughout the month. We wanted to kill everyone at the house first.
Okay.
And then wait for all the packages to show up over the weekend. And then we take the economy to our state with the guns and start killing, rampaging.
Did you know where you were going to drive to?
Towards Washington.
Washington State or DC?
Washington State.
Washington State. Why would you go to Washington State?
Just kind of, it's kind of the direction.
And you said Yukon, did your parents have like a Yukon, is that what it is?
Yeah, okay. It's a large Yukon XL.
Does Robert have a driver's license?
He has a learner's permit.
Okay. So he would be able to drive it. Can you drive if you had to?
No, I couldn't.
And after the plans were made, the day of them killing their family was set. On the eve of the day the ammunition would arrive was the day the family would lose their lives.
The day you said?
Yeah, which was yesterday night. That was the date.
Did you pick a time and everything?
Yep, yeah, midnight when most everyone was in bed except for Mom.
So how did you guys know? He just came and got you, or you got him, or what did you guys do?
We were hanging out in the bedroom waiting.
Okay, and so...
How did you pick the date?
It involved with the packages and stuff we have. Because, all the ammunition, he didn't want them to see that. So we killed him the day before the ammunition came out, the day after we moved.
Robert had a journal where he wrote all the plans, including how they would kill their family. They would wait until everyone was asleep the night before the ammunition would arrive. Michael was then quietly going to shoot their father in the head with a crossbow. Then they would go room by room and kill the other members with a knife.
You were supposed to kill?
I was supposed to take my pistol crossbow. He was supposed to shank his, she was supposed to die quietly. Yeah, she was the very first one she was. And then Robert would go in, slit Mom's throat, push her over with him, and both go in and kill and get to it.
Because it was supposed to be like quiet.
Yeah, I was supposed to go with it. And then I would go upstairs and shoot David, Dad, in the eye with my pistol crossbow, which would kill him. And then Robert would go over and kill him.
Okay.
So did you use your crossbow at all?
The only time I ever hurt anybody was when I stabbed Christopher in the neck.
Did Robert use your crossbow?
No, it's just saying. Sorry.
Where is your crossbow?
I think it's on my bed still, unless they collected it.
So did you have it out ready to go, and then it just kind of didn't go as planned?
Yeah, no, nothing was planned.
Yeah.
They thought that stabbing someone would instantly kill them. So what happened on the night of July 2nd, 2015? Michael's account. Michael told Crystal that he wanted to show her something on his computer. Crystal, innocent and oblivious of what was about to happen, followed Michael to the bedroom he shared with Robert. As she stood by Michael's desk, Robert attacked. Crystal's account. She went into their bedroom on her own to tell them that their mom wanted them to do the dishes. When she got there, they had body armor and knives laid out on the bed. She had Michael say, "Should we do it right now?" To which Robert replied, "Yes." Michael asked Crystal to look at something on his computer. That is when Robert went behind her and slit her throat. Robert thought that that would kill her quickly and silently, but Crystal began screaming. Those screams alerted their mother, and Robert shifted their attention to her, which gave Crystal the opportunity to run out of the house and collapse on the driveway. April began screaming and asking somebody to call the police before Robert began stabbing her with the same knife. At this point, everything became chaotic. After Robert was done stabbing April, he went outside, took Crystal, and brought her to the front porch. He went to find the other kids and told Michael to bring Crystal back inside. Michael dragged his sister inside and left her lying in the entryway, then locked the door because the police said they were unable to open the door from the outside. Christopher locked himself in the bathroom with his sister Victoria. Michael went up to the door pretending to hide from Robert and told them to let him in. When Christopher opened the door, Michael went in and stabbed the two to death. Daniel had locked himself in their father's office, which was the right next to the bathroom. He got Michael's cell phone and called 911 at 11:32 p.m.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, where are you at?
Broken Arrow, Oklahoma 7411.
What address?
709 Magnolia Court.
Okay. Are you the only one there?
No, my brother's attacking my family.
Your dad is attacking your family?
No, my brother.
Okay, who's attacking your family?
What?
Who's attacking your family?
Yes.
Who is it? Do they have...
I'll call them.
Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, what's going on there? What's going on there? Hello? Hello?
Michael used the same story to get Daniel to open the door, and when he did, he took the phone and smashed it. Michael then told Robert, "He is all yours." Robert then stabbed Daniel multiple times, and when he let him go, Daniel ran away, but collapsed on the living room where he died. David, who was asleep, was awakened by the commotion, then came downstairs. After seeing the horror his family went through, he charged at Robert, who managed to stab him in the chest. He fell to the floor, and then Robert continued to stab him to death. They then had a knock on the door. They assumed it was a neighbor, and they ran outside through the back door. They ran to the woods and hid in the woods. For people who wanted to go on a killing spree, they are such cowards. When police arrived, they had a faint voice saying,
Help me.
Detective Brett kicked on the door and found Crystal lying in a pool of her own blood. They picked her up and handed her over to the paramedics who were already at the scene. The paramedics were surprised that she was still alive. They stabilized her, then rushed her into surgery. Despite the stab wounds, her throat being slit, and the loss of all that blood, Crystal survived. David, 54, sustained 28 stab wounds to the back, neck, chest, and abdomen. April, 45, sustained 28 stab wounds to the neck, face, chest, arms, and abdomen. Daniel, 12, sustained 21 stab wounds to the back, neck, head, and chest. Christopher, 7, sustained 21 stab wounds to the back, chest, head, and the neck. Victoria, 5, sustained 23 stab wounds to the back, neck, chest, face, and abdomen. The police walked in on a horror movie, only that to them, to the Broken Arrow community, and to us it was a reality, and that family members did this to their own. The police had no idea if their attackers were still in the house. They found both April and Daniel first, and since they did not know if they were alive or dead, they handed them over to the paramedics. They were pronounced dead on the scene. They turned a corner and found David lying on the floor. They could tell that he was dead, so they continued to the back of the house where they found a locked bathroom door. Inside, they found the bodies of Victoria and Christopher both stabbed to death. They then went upstairs, room by room, until the last one where they found a baby in her crib. 2-year-old Autumn had been fast asleep throughout the whole ordeal. Robert and Michael did not have time to complete their plan, which is good because they intended to decapitate the poor baby. The house was cleared and detectives found the back door open. Using canine dogs, Robert and Michael were quickly found. Robert immediately surrendered, but Michael resisted arrest, and the dog tore his shirt, as you can see in this photo. When they were arrested, Michael had a vacant look on his face like he did not care what he had done. Robert, on the other hand, was smirking like he achieved something, and we both know it was not good grades. When they were going to be put on separate cars, Robert looked over at Michael and said,
It's been a pleasure. I am proud with what I have done.
Both said that they were physically abused in the house. Robert said that his father yelled at Michael about his speech impediment. He said that David would kick Michael on occasions. Crystal said that at times David would throw the kids across the room when they were little. Also, David was a bit rough on Michael and Robert. Crystal and Autumn's whereabouts have been sealed, and I hope they are getting the help they need. Crystal and Autumn survived because of the 911 call that Daniel made, and the sad part is that Daniel will never know he saved his sisters. Robert and Michael were charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of assault, and battery of a deadly weapon. They were both sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Yes, sir. Hi. This is. I went out to play this afternoon. I thought she was with her, and now she's missing.
I wish to God that I could have known this or understood it when I was 14. I had no clue what life meant, what death meant. I did something horrible. I'm so sorry.
Far right window was his bedroom, where Maddie Clifton's body was found under his bed. Just across the street is where Clifton's home was. Her sister just moved in.